Despite Florida's progress on homelessness, the state still has the nation's third highest homeless population, with 30,959 people being counted in 2022. At the same time, there are signs that Florida's housing market could leave many cost-burdened households behind. There is a growing concern that Florida could experience a significant rise in homelessness in 2023. In this video, we will explore the factors contributing to this potential increase and discuss what can be done to prevent it. One of the factors is the lack of government support for social programs that help the homeless. This has resulted in a lack of funding for shelters, addiction treatment programs, and mental health services. The state of Florida has a significant homeless population that has been steadily increasing over the years. The National Alliance to End Homelessness reported that as of January 2018, there were over 24,000 homeless people in Florida. The lack of affordable housing, high unemployment rates, and economic instability have played a significant role in this increase. Unfortunately, in recent years, funding for homeless programs in Florida has been reduced, leaving many of the homeless population without access to essential services. Additionally, policies that criminalize homelessness, such as anti-camping ordinances, have made it more difficult for people to find shelter and access basic necessities. The homeless crisis in Florida is a complex issue that has left many wondering who is responsible for addressing the issue. Some have pointed the finger at the government, while others argue that it is not solely their responsibility. The lack of government support has also affected nonprofit organizations that provide assistance to the homeless. These organizations rely heavily on government funding, but with the decrease in funding, they have had to reduce their services and turn away many people in need. But it is important to note that homelessness is a multifaceted issue that has roots in many different areas. While government policies and decisions can certainly impact the homeless population, it is not fair to say that they are solely responsible for the crisis. Homelessness can be caused by a wide range of issues, including mental illness, substance abuse, job loss, domestic violence, and more. Furthermore, the COVID-19 pandemic has only worsened the homeless crisis in Florida. As people lost their jobs and income, many became homeless, and those already homeless were left even more vulnerable. While the federal government has provided some relief funding to states, Florida has been slow to distribute these funds, leaving many homeless individuals without access to much-needed resources. It is time for the government to recognize the severity of the issue and take action to provide much-needed resources and support to those who are experiencing homelessness. Another factor is the rising cost of housing. As the state's population continues to grow, the demand for affordable housing has increased. In response, developers have been building high-end luxury apartments and condominiums, which are often unaffordable for many Floridians. As housing prices continue to rise, more and more Floridians are finding themselves homeless. The state has a large number of people who are living in poverty, and they are particularly vulnerable to becoming homeless. Additionally, Florida has a high number of retirees, many of whom are on fixed incomes and may struggle to afford housing as their costs of living increase. In many areas of the state, there simply isn't enough affordable housing available to meet the demand. This forces people to either pay more than they can afford for housing or become homeless. To solving Florida's homeless crisis will require a multifaceted approach. The state needs to address the rising cost of housing, increase access to affordable housing, and provide more support services to help homeless people get back on their feet. With the right strategies in place, it is possible to reduce homelessness in Florida and help more people find safe, stable housing. How does the weather in Florida impact homelessness? The weather in Florida can have a significant impact on homelessness. With hot and humid summers and the occasional hurricane, it can be challenging for people experiencing homelessness to find safe and suitable shelter. The weather can also make it more difficult for people to find employment or access services, leading to a greater risk of homelessness. Additionally, extreme weather events can cause property damage and displacement, which can contribute to an increase in homelessness. Overall, the weather in Florida is an important factor to consider when addressing the issue of homelessness. During the summer months, temperatures in Florida can soar above 90 degrees Fahrenheit, making it difficult for homeless individuals to find relief from the heat. Dehydration and heatstroke are common risks for those without access to water or air conditioning. On the other hand, during the winter months, Florida can experience cold fronts that bring freezing temperatures, especially in northern parts of the state. For those living on the streets or in inadequate shelters, this can lead to hypothermia and other cold-related illnesses. Can individuals and communities help address the homeless crisis? There are various ways that individuals and communities can help address the homeless crisis in Florida. Here are some ideas. Volunteer at homeless shelters or soup kitchens. Many homeless shelters and soup kitchens rely on volunteers to provide essential services to those in need. Donate money or supplies to homeless shelters. Nonprofit organizations that provide services to homeless individuals often rely on donations to continue their work. Consider donating money or supplies like blankets, clothing, and toiletries to help. Advocate for more affordable housing. Many individuals experiencing homelessness are unable to find affordable housing due to rising rent costs. Advocate for policies that increase the availability of affordable housing. Educate yourself and others. Learn more about the homeless crisis in Florida and how it affects individuals and communities. Share your knowledge with others to raise awareness and promote change. Support local organizations. Many local organizations provide services and resources to homeless individuals in Florida. Consider supporting these organizations through donations, volunteering, or spreading the word about their work. By taking these actions, individuals and communities can work together to address the homeless crisis in Florida and make a positive impact on the lives of those in need. During the last decade, Houston, the nation's fourth most populous city, has moved more than 25,000 homeless people directly into apartments and houses. The overwhelming majority of them have remained housed after 2 years. The number of people deemed homeless in the Houston region has been cut by 63% since 2011, according to the latest numbers from local officials. Even judging by the more modest metrics registered in a 2020 federal report, Houston did more than twice as well as the rest of the country at reducing homelessness over the previous decade. 10 years ago, homeless veterans, one of the categories that the federal government tracks, waited 720 days and had to navigate 76 bureaucratic steps to get from the street into permanent housing with support from social service counselors. Today, a streamlined process means the wait for housing is 32 days. Houston has gotten this far by teaming with county agencies and persuading scores of local service providers, corporations and charitable nonprofits, organizations that often bicker and compete with one another. As the number of people experiencing homelessness increases across the country, more cities and states have passed laws making it illegal to live out of tents and cars or sleep in public spaces.